Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a brief introduction on the sport of Speedminton. It's a relatively new sport and there's really not much to it, so let's get into it. The basic court setup is there are two squares that are going to be 18 feet by 18 feet and they are going to be 42 feet apart from each other. That's the court setup. There's really no fancy things that need to be involved. All you need is the courts to be marked out. I've used sidewalk chalk, cones, and there is also an official Speedminton court, but it's really not necessary. The only thing that you really need is for each player to have a racket and a speeder for the game, and that's really it. So without saying too much more, let's get into the actual game. A game is up to 16 points and you must win by 2. Meaning if there's a tie at 15 points, then the game continues until somebody is ahead by 2 points. So the score can be 23 to 21, it could be 27 to 25, it can go on to even more than that. But you need to win by 2 points. Similar to other sports also. So how do we get a point? There are a few ways. There's a service fault. That means that whoever serves, they do something illegal and the point is awarded to the opponent. There's also, if the speeder strikes a player, then the point is awarded to the opponent. If I hit the speeder and it goes out of play and it hits the ground and the out of bounds, then the point goes to my opponent. The way that I score is if they commit some violation or if I hit the speeder into their square. So if I'm in this square and I hit the speeder and it makes contact in their square makes contact with the ground in their square, then I'm awarded the point. Service that is decided by a coin toss before the match, and we alternate serves after every 3 serves. So I serve 3 times and then the service goes to my opponent. And there are 2 spots that we can serve from. There's either the center of the square in here or the baseline. Now there are rules. If we're serving from the baseline, we can do an underhand serve or we can do an overhand serve. But if we are serving from the center of the square, then we can only underhand serve. We cannot overhand serve. I repeat, if we're serving from the middle of the square, we can only underhand serve. Only underhand serve. That's basically it for service. We change sides after each game. So there are equal conditions, or we both have to play with the same environmental conditions. If wind is blowing from top to bottom here, this person is going against the wind. So after each game, they will switch. So it's a little more even that way. And a match consists of usually 3 to 5 games, and it's a best of series. So that's it. That is the basic introduction of Speedminton. Take care.